Russian President Vladimir Putin said new sanctions under consideration by the United States would damage relations between the two countries, but it was too early to talk about retaliation. The U.S. Senate voted nearly unanimously earlier this week for legislation to impose new sanctions on Moscow and force President Donald Trump to get Congress approval before easing any existing sanctions. This will, indeed, complicate Russia-American relations. I think this is harmful, Putin said. In an interview with Russia One state TV channel, excerpts of which were shown during the day on Saturday, Putin said he needed to see how the situation with sanctions evolved. That is why it is premature to speak publicly about our retaliatory actions, Putin said. Russia and the West have traded economic blows since 2014. When Moscow annexed Ukraine's Black Sea Peninsula of Crimea and lent support to separatist rebels in eastern Ukraine. The West imposed economic and financial sanctions that battered the ruble and the export-dependent economy. Moscow retaliated by banning imports of Western food, which also hit ordinary Russians by spurring inflation, and barred some individuals from entering Russia. The threat of a new wave of sanctions emerged this month as U.S. policymakers backed the idea of punishing Russia for alleged meddling in the 2016 U.S. presidential election and for supporting Syria's government in the 6-year-long civil war. Putin had previously dismissed the proposed sanctions, saying they reflected an internal political struggle in the United States, and that Washington had always used such methods as a means of trying to contain Russia.